Hello, today we're going to learn how to do muzzle flash in Nuke. And this is the result we will get. So let's jump into Nuke. Okay, so this is a little bit too big setup to do from scratch. So I will just explain how it works. So first I have a plate with just the recoil and no muzzle flash. And I also have a reference using a lighter, and here you can see that the light is going to light up the hand and the pistol and also the face. So you want to do the same in your comp. And you can also see the color temperature of the muzzle flash. So I am taking this reference and then doing an extraction and then putting this. Let me hide these first. Okay, so I'm using this reference flame and comping this in, and the timing of this should be at the beginning of the recoil of the slider. And let me hide also the shell. This is actually a 60 frame per second, so this will look a little bit slow motion when played back at 24 frame per second. Okay, let me also hide this. Okay, so in addition to the actual muzzle flash that we will work on a little bit more, we also want to have the light reflect on the different parts. So first I did a very simple radial grading on the face, and then also the same thing on the hand. And you want to do a little bit more exact roto to get this more precise, but just to illustrate the point. And then a slight correction of the pistol. This should actually be a little bit more bright, but this will do for now. And next we have the shell, and this is going to escape around here, as you can see. And you could use, for example, a photo of a shell, but because we have motion blur, we are not going to really see much of it anyway. So what I did here is actually, let's see, I just used the paint, RotoPaint, and just painted a simple shell. And then when we comp this over, we are going to use motion blur on the transform. So we have this, I'm transforming it out of the frame and applying motion blur, and that will make sure that we get this motion blur effect. So next we want to expand on the muzzle flash a little bit more. So what I did here is I started with a noise and a radial mask, and then built up this into a muzzle flash that had the same appearance as the reference flame. And for this, let's zoom in here a bit. Okay, so I'm adding two noises into the U and V channel of the forward and using a distort node to get a little bit more realistic appearance. And then I also use a grid warp, so I can shape this muzzle flash as I like it. And then the alpha channel is a bit weak, so I'm grading up the alpha channel. And then also adding a color grade. And I'm combining this together with the original flame. And then I add a little bit of a glow by blurring and grading the blur and putting this together using a max operation. And then putting this on top of the plate. In this case I am using Additive as it is light. And this is the final comp. So we have the muzzle flash, we have the escaping shell, and we have light affecting the scene. So here you can see it again. I hope this was helpful and see you next time. Over and out.